Instagram's probably not going to be live, but everybody else is. Welcome to Phygital Nights from Hilliard, Ohio at Leapin' Lizards. Everybody at Leapin' Lizards, give me a round of applause. Come on. All right, there are some people alive out there. I appreciate that. All right, so for those that are unfamiliar, this is Phygital Nights, where we mix the physical bar room experience with the digital world that is YouTube, maybe Instagram, but I'll have to fix that here in a couple minutes. Twitch and a couple other places. But anyway, we start with a live podcast by yours truly, Buster Chestnut. It's called Bad Breaks with Buster Chestnut. And, you know, it's a podcast where I rip packs, I talk smack, and I try to survive the weekly grind. It's basically my therapy, but, you know, you guys got to deal with it instead of my therapist. So this past week, you know, I kind of took it easy from doing stand-up. I didn't do any open mics last week. Last Friday, I actually volunteered for my kids' field day, which it was dark, it was windy, it was cold. I was wearing a jersey, and I was doing the water event, which was freezing. My feet were cold, wet, and raisins for about 4 hours, and I got a nice, nice little sunburn here. To show for it. So it was basically a family weekend. That brings me to my next point. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I believe there's at least one mother in the physical audience. I heard they were coming tonight. Hopefully my mother is out there listening, which I took my mom out for some lunch. We also celebrated my wife, my baby mama, Satin Chestnut. And, you know, me and my daughter, Hester Chestnut, we took grandma, my mom, out to lunch, you know, and on Mother's Day, everybody plans for weeks, you know, makes reservations at the fanciest place. My suggestion was, let's go get tacos at 11 in the morning. We successfully got the best al pastor tacos in the city, and we were the only people there. Big shout out to Los Gachos. If anybody's had Los Gachos, any of their locations, but we were at the Go Down location. So yes, celebrated that. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law came over later in the day. We had some desserts. I'm diabetic, but they were delicious. And ironically, there were Mexican desserts too. So we just had like a Mexican fiesta Mother's Day, apparently. So, all right. All right. So I do have to do a dad joke real quick. Sorry. This is in honor of my daughter, Hester. So, you know, I asked our bearded dragon, Lego, if he wanted to chip in or not on Mom's gift. Lego gave me a side eye. He told me to scale back on my expectations. I told him to snap out of it, but he's missing a few blocks. Okay, dad joke out of the way. I got you, Hester. All right. So basically the weekend was a 1 of 1 gem mint 10 of a weekend. And then Monday came along. Hold on, I need a beverage. Since I need a beverage, everybody raise your glasses to My executive producer, who helps, he's a patron of the arts, helps fund this. His name is Steve Merrick. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Steve! But yes, so he is a patron of the arts. I have patron of the arts. I have sponsorship opportunities. They are a little lofty. But what we're trying to do here is make some people laugh, relieve some of the stress that the world is giving us. And, we want to give some opportunities to maybe some people that haven't had as much opportunities, people that are, well versed in the stage of stand-up comedy. I don't know. I just want I want to bring comedy to the world. I think the world needs it right now. So that brings me back to Monday. I had this whirlwind, beautiful weekend. Monday, I, go in for a routine dentist cleaning. And I walked out numb, handed over a $600 payment on the spot, and I'm staring down a $1,400 bill on Monday. My teeth pulled a Panini Points card on me. That's a sports card reference. If those aren't, if you're not familiar, I am Buster Chestnut from Buster Chestnut Cards, who actually, I sponsor this first segment of the evening, and I am selling some sports cards. I'm selling singles. I got a couple boxes, a couple different things. I have a full set of our comedian, first quarter comedian cards, which, celebrates all the comedians that helped us, get this Phygital Nights experience going. I also have some t-shirts. They are on sale this evening, $25 a piece. Normally they're $30. You get, 2 for $50, but straight up, $25. Come holler at your boy. Let's go. And anyway, and there's a bunch of singles, all kinds of stuff like Pokemon, One Piece, football, basketball, fighting. I don't know. If you find some stuff in there, make a stack. We'll talk. I'm not going to rip you off because I need money now. And I am willing to make some deals. All right. So, that being said, next week I have some major facial, crowns, root canals, all that. So next Tuesday, if my mouth is swole as, my body is, and I sound like I got a mouth guard in, next week's headliner may have to pull some double duty. So I have a little bit more information on that later. But either way, come out next Tuesday because I actually have some more information coming later. And I am sorry this is taking a little bit longer than normal, but I got a lot of stuff to get out. All right, so this week in sports, for those that, want to know or don't want to know, I don't care. It's my mic. This upcoming week, the PGA Championship tees off on Thursday. But more importantly, to me and my affliction for sport addiction, the WNBA just tipped off. Massive slate of games. Actually, one of the first games of the season on Saturday featured the Indiana Fever, featuring my girl, Sophie Cunningham, and somebody named Caitlin Clark. And they played against the Dallas Wings. They got upset, and they set a record for the first time in WNBA history. A season opener started with both teams scoring over 100 points. So keep your eyes peeled for the WNBA because it's going to be a hot season. All right. All right. Is it still on me? Am I still like highlighted in green on that? Can everybody see that? Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So that brings me to today's rip, which is called. I'm going to call it the configuration conundrum. We're going to do a 4-way rip. All right. And my remote guest was unable to join us this week. I'm trying to line up a popular person who is a reseller. He's a YouTuber to come next week and join the call, but we will see. And as I stated earlier, I might be under some, maybe painkillers, maybe some numb mouth. I don't know. So we'll have a fun conversation next week. But until then, we are going to rip, and I may have a guest from the audience come up to, answer some questions about my podcast. All right, so I'm going to move this over. Michael, nobody else joined in here, right? It's just me and like the card camera, right? And is the card camera showing on the stream? Perfect. There is 3 people in there? Do you see a friend of ours? All right. Okay, so our guest may not be able to join us. So I'm going to invite someone up who I believe I just met. I've never met you before, correct? All right. Somebody that's actually brave enough to sign up for the open mic later. So just a heads up, if you are within the Columbus metro area, there is still time for you to get here to Leaping Lizard because we have a prize on the line tonight for our open mic. I'm going to try and do it, once we get there, I'm going to try and set it up to where there's an online poll, for the chat. But we're also going to vote in the bar. And the best open micer tonight gets a $25 gift card by yours truly and Bailey Digital Media and Steve Merrick. So I thank you for signing up. But anybody else in the Columbus metro area, get here to Cemetery Road, Leaping Lizard, and sign up because you might have a chance to win $25. Okay, so my new good friend of the program, I'm going to bring up to the stage, and we're going to share a mic. I'm sorry. I need to buy a new mic. Somebody wants to throw me a couple bucks, so I can buy a new mic, so we can have, a conversation going on here. Throw it in the tip jar or, hit me up on my card section. Anyway, needless to say, we're going to bring up Matt. I don't know your last name. My new best friend, Matt. This is going to be terrible, but hey, welcome to Bad Breaks with Buster Chestnut. It's always terrible. Okay, if you want to say anything, I really don't care. I need to open some packs real quick.
Hi, Wilson. I see you all the way there in the back, buddy.
All right, so tonight I'm looking at different configurations of cards. All right, so this right here, I'm going to show it on the card cam. Can you see it? Can you see it? Does it look okay? I really need like the pool monitor as my view. But anyway, all right. So this is a booster pack, which this is like the lowest of the low. So my question for you: Do you collect sports cards? Are you a sports fan at all? Sports fan. Okay, sports fan. All right. So if I said, a 1-of-1 rookie card, like you would get an understanding of that's important, right? Like there is one of them, and it's their rookie card. So the most important thing you could get. All right. So what is the real life equivalent of a 1-of-1 rookie card for you? And what was the ultimate lucky break? And I really don't care. Say whatever you want.
Wow, he's going to give me a mic to say wherever I want. That's a scary thought. 101 moment for me is probably living through a tornado, and we got to see the Wizard of Oz like fly past the window and everything. But no, like not so morbid. Probably getting to meet Mark Coleman at BW3's, having a conversation over like a UFC and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. So
respect. Mark Holman's fucking hero amongst the dude that was supposed to call in tonight. But also me, man. Like the story of him saving his family and his dog from the fire, man. And Mark he's a local guy. Mark, come down here sometime. Leave a lizard. We love you. All right, so we're going to look at this booster pack, which booster pack's the lowest of the low. All right. Usually it's just 4 base cards, but there is an opportunity for a prestigious downtown. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, I would bet $5 that there is not a downtown in this pack. All right. Can you hold these for just a moment? All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All right, we got Trevor Lawrence. Kyron Williams, which I actually collect, but it's not worth it. All right. Oh, we do have a rookie of a Brown. We have Mason Graham. That's something. All right. And then finally, we have Mr. CTE himself. Tua Tagovailoa. I am not good with names, by the way. I apologize for anybody with weird names tonight. Tess. All right. So we're going to set aside this Mason Graham rated rookie card. Cards, please. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. All right. So next, we're going to stick with the same product. All right. This is 2025 NFL football optic. All right. So it's like a chromium. It's like a fancier brand. All right. Also, able to hit downtowns out of this pack. Do you think we're going to hit a downtown? Ooh, okay. Deal. All right. If you answer the next question, hold on, in a way that can be spun comedically, and I pull a Joe Burrow, no matter what it is, if it's a fucking downtown, it's yours. But I got to tag you on it, all their socials and stuff, because case hits are case hits. Like, I mean, come on. But I'm not going to be a douchebag, and I'm going to give it to him. I fucking hope to God it's not a goddamn. Hope it's not a Joe Burrow downtown. Hope it's not a Joe Burrow downtown. Okay. So while we go through this optic value pack, I'm going to ask you a question, and I am going to, flip through the cards and see what happens while you're answering the next question, all right? What is the worst bad break you've experienced that actually set you up later for a massive win or success?
Let's see, the most massive bad break. Oh, let's see. I was working in Middletown, Ohio, this place called Magellan Aerospace. It's about COVID time. And, everything was rolling right for going into 2020. And then the nasty bug hits. And basically, I'm getting told it's about 2 or 3 weeks away from time to pack it in because I'm going to lose my job there. And then panic mode sets in. I go down to this place in Cincinnati. It's called Hilton Star Davis, which basically they put me in a job that I shouldn't have been qualified for, but nobody wanted to go there. It basically set me up for a lot of stuff that it's got me to here to Hilliard, and I'm very grateful to the company down there. But that was the biggest failure that led into a big success because it made me have to change. So it's not really funny, but it's just more of a personal thing. But hooday.
I'm sorry, I was halfway paying attention to that. I was actually concerned because out of that value pack, so all right, the booster pack was 4 cards, and it was basically 4 base cards, which so the value pack was 12 cards, okay? Of those 12 cards, I got another 2 ahead injury. So we're going to throw that over there again. And for some reason, I got 2 Warren Moons. No idea why I have 2 Warren Moons in a 2025 football product. I mean, the camera's not this way, so if whatever happens, happens.
Hey, but it's 2 bad moons rising, man.
Tatooine. All right. No, suns, right? Whatever. Anyway, as we move along, we are going to go to this year's hotness in football for the moment. Topps Chrome 2025 officially licensed top football for the first time since, I think it's like 2009. I have no idea, actually. But anyway, officially licensed Topps football. So this pack comes with 20 cards, and it usually, hanger packs, there's a saying in the card world, hangers are bangers, which as Buster Chestnut, that excites me. So I'm going to open this while we ask Matt the next question. All right. When did you hype something up in life? You know, rip it open, find some absolute garbage. Not necessarily cards. I know you're not a card guy, but like when you were expecting something great and it was just the worst. Maybe like a Christmas or a birthday present or I don't know.
So let's see what was supposed to be like the best and it was the worst. Let's see. There was this beautiful thing they called the Cincinnati Bengals, and they had to play the Baltimore Ravens. And I used to have to go work in Baltimore. All I have to say is going to that game is like, rah, rah, let's go, hoo-day, 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 hoo-day. Well, they laid the egg, and then the Ravens win. And the next day, I get a phone call from my coworkers out there in good old Baltimore. They're just like, hey, guess what? The old school Browns beat you, buddy.
Ooh. We got a Joe Burrow card? Not yet, not yet. But if we get there. All right, full disclosure. I am a recovering Browns addict. I was a Browns fan for most of my life. I went to the last Browns home playoff victory when they were coached by Bill Belichick. That was a long fucking time ago, by the way. Anyway, when my dad passed away, he was the Browns fan, you know, and, you know, parents, you know, they're like, yeah, you have to fucking root for this, you know, this team, this person. You have to. So as soon as he died, I said, fuck this. I'm rooting for the Saints because they draft Buckeyes. And this year they added 2 more Buckeyes. We got Styles Jr., and we ended up signing undrafted free agent CJ Donaldson, which is going to, you don't have to pick those up. I was going to do that. But thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So we're going to go through Topps Chrome real quick. Probably going to be nothing, so I'm going to speed through this. All right. Hold on. Garrett Bradbury, no idea. Kyler Murray. He's on with the Vikings, right? All right. We got to, here. Give this to Michael next time you see him. Stephon Diggs. Evan McPherson. It's a Bengal. All right. There you go. Deshaun Hand. He might be a lonely guy. Nick Bosa. K. Doughton. Nah. Jameson Williams, former Buckeye. Then he went to Alabama. I might set that aside just for fun. All right. We're still going through. Haven't seen any color yet. Jonathan Grenard. All right. We have a Brock Bowers Future Stars. We have a Peyton Manning Fortune 15. Oh no! Hopefully that wasn't the autograph. That would be horrible. All right, Terrence Ferguson, nah. Darius Slayton, nah. I almost thought that was Keith Sweat. Josh Sweat. Harrison Smith. Yeah, this is a horrible pack. T. Higgins on the refractor. That's actually not bad. That makes coming up here and dealing with my bullshit worth it, right? All right, Savion Williams, rookie, Luther Burden, and hey, rookie of the year, Tet McMillan. All right, so that finishes off our football portion of our evening. Oh, shit, that's actually not bad. All right. The one I dropped is the best card I pulled so far.
Should have kept it.
That's some bullshit. All right. We good? We are good. All right. No, we got one more. One more question. Well, this could be good. All right. I'm just going to take a wild guess. You're not hip on WNBA.
No.
All right. Give me all right. Besides Ohio, because we don't have any we don't have any teams in Ohio. Give me a state. We're going to find you a team to root for.
Tennessee.
All right, Tennessee geographically is probably closer to Atlanta, Georgia, right? All right, so you're going to be a Dream fan this evening. The Atlanta Dream, which they got a pretty stacked team. They did make a huge offseason trade for Angel Reese, who gets a lot of shit. She gets a lot of rebounds. Most of them are her own, but she's a baller. She gets double-doubles. I give it to her.
South Carolina.
All right. So while I'm opening these 4 packs that came in this, it's called a value tin, which is just a way to charge you more for packs from a blaster box. So just don't buy these ever. They're not worth it. But I wanted to show it off, and, it's got a cool tin. But I'll show you that later. So while I'm opening these, I'm going to ask you, real quick, I want to make sure it's the last question. All right, it is the last question, indeed. And then you can go back to your seat and talk to me once I bring Tess on, okay? For no reason in particular. All right, so the value tin has 4 packs with 4 cards each, in each pack. All right, so last week I took a break. I took the weekend off of professional duties and comedy. So what's your internal sign that you need a break before you snap?
That's actually a good question, and probably I need to have my shrink therapist here, but
I do have one more question I just noticed.
oh no almighty. When I have to take a break, it's give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. That's honestly when I need a break.
All right, I'm still opening packs, but full disclosure, that would kill me because I'm diabetic. You're supposed to laugh at that. Thank you.
Unfunny times.
Got two more packs to go. Is it funny that I'm a big supporter of WNBA? If you need to relay that to the
No, he's a very big Fever fan, and I'm also a big Pacers fan. But anyways,
I mean that works. All right. Well, at least somebody's got jokes. Good luck with this one. All right, so we're probably not going to get jack shit from this, but we're going to look through these together. All right, if I get any Atlanta Dream cards or an Angel Reese, which actually is worth money, it's yours, brother. All right. Let's see what we got. We got Carla Lighty, no idea. Lucy Olson, Lisa Leslie, GOAT. We got Nalisa Smith, Tierra McCowan, Haley Jones, Maddie Segrist, Janelle Saloon. Yeah, I don't know who any of these people are. Lee Yaru. She's the center for the Dallas Wings. Courtney Williams. Alana Smith. All right. Hold on to the Alana Smith. All right. She's Australian. So yeah, do with that what you will later. All right, Benjamin. Not Ben. Jesus Christ. Ben. I don't even fucking. I don't know how to say that name. Asia Sivka and Ryan Howard. All right, that is an Atlanta Dream player. That is yours, my friend. Followed by an Atlanta rookie, Tahina Pow Pow, which is a very fun name to say. And I'm going to give this to him after I show off to the screen. That is yours, my friend. That is a cracked ice parallel. And finally, we got a Courtney Vandersloot on the refractor. So the last question that I have for you this evening, and you have well earned our agreed upon fee for after this. Anyway, have you ever had a literal physical bad break that hurt your ego way more than your wallet?
So that bad break that I really had that like hurt me and like hurt my wallet, I just had to have a boom tough acting actum to fix it.
All right, everybody, give a round of applause for Matt. You'll probably be seeing him later unless he has to leave for, embarrassment purposes. But definitely thank you so much. I'll be talking to you after I fist bump after I get there. All right. So a couple quick things, real quick. Hold on. All right, so I'm wrapping up the podcast. That is the show. So everybody out there, pray for my mouth and my wallet. All right, see you on stage or right here. Ripping, avoiding the dentist. Beware of all the bad breaks. All right, so let me fix this song. Hey, Michael, do I still look good, centered on the camera, everything? I don't know. Yeah, see? And if you get a second, can you give me some gaffer tape so I can keep this your live sign? I did. All right, so welcome back again to Phygital Nights. I do have a quick special announcement. So, I'm still getting the details together, but we do have an amazing lineup tonight. Had to, juggle a little bit. But before we bring up our first comic, I have a massive surprise that I did hint at earlier. So tonight we're raising the stakes, especially people who are close and can get here by 9:15 when the open mic will probably start. Get here, sign up, because tonight on the line, as I said before, is a $25 gift card for Leaping Lizard, provided by Bailey Digital Media, Steve Merrick, who is our executive producer this month. So honestly, that was just a warm-up, because tonight I'm officially announcing something much bigger. Welcome to Road to Lizard Palooza. So here's how it's going to work. Starting next week, for the next 4 Tuesdays, all right, so May 19th, 26th, June 2nd, and June 9th are the official qualifying rounds. The winners of each Tuesday's open mic will then advance to the grand finale on June 16th. All those people should keep their schedule available, because what are we actually competing for besides the $25 gift cards? Well, that winner of that grand finale will then win a $100 Leapin' Lizard gift card and a paid 5 to 10 minute set during the massively promoted and appreciated Lizard Palooza Festival the weekend of June 19th. So comedians, bring your A game and your audience. You have the power. Your cheers in the room tonight, because we're still kind of getting the plan together and how we're going to vote for everything, combined with a live poll on YouTube and Twitch. We're trying to get everybody to YouTube. So YouTube poll of the open mic comedians later tonight. And at the end of that, that will decide who wins tonight, which tonight's just for the gift card. The next 4 weeks, that's going to be your shot to the finals. Does that sound exciting for anyone in this room? I mean, it's like the deadest. Like, I thought I would get like at least a round of applause. That's pretty cool. So, people that are performing, in the showcase can sign up for a chance to win the open mic too. Just saying. So make sure to cheer for your loudest cheers for your favorite open mic contestants tonight to help them win potentially $25 in a gift card. Okay. So I probably am going to clean up for a minute here for a second, but I need to make sure that all right. So, like I said before, we are going to, treat our professional comedians as professionals. We're not going to heckle our professional comedians, because tonight we are going to honor someone in their first booked set, which I had the honor of giving her, and I didn't know that technically, but I'm still honored. And I think that she is going to be a treat for everybody here in Leapin' Lizard and online, because she is a great up-and-comer. I've seen her perform open mics quite a few times, and I highly vouch for, and I'm going to screw up your last name, Tess Trinoskey? Yes! All right. Warm round of applause for Tess Trinoskey.
Give it up for Buster Chestnut, everyone. What's up, everyone? We finna get lit tonight. Woo! Let's give it up for our bartenders. Tonight's gonna be a great night because I brought my dad so I don't bomb. I have 2 dads. Let's start with a little crowd work. Where are you guys from? Represent! Hell yeah. Okay. My family is here and it's really great. I've been trying to mind my business, but it's been hard. My stepbrother's got a vasectomy. I know, lucky me. Can I get a hell yeah? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, yes, guys. We're just going to have so much fun. Woo. Okay, let me think. Anyone chain smoking? Anyone like to smoke cigarettes? Yeah. I've been chain smoking cigarettes the last 3 days watching cars go by. Can we get a hell yeah? And it's gotten so bad that I allowed myself 3 cigarettes a day. And on special occasions I can have the whole pack. And lately every day's been a special occasion. I'm ashamed about smoking, so I started treating it like a pet. Last night my cigarette woke me up at 2 a.m. I was like, oh shit, I gotta take you on a walk. I can't smoke it inside, you know. It's like letting your dog shit everywhere in your house. Do you guys want to play a game? All right, let's play Never Have I Ever, okay? Everyone hold up 3 fingers. Okay. Never have I ever crashed a car. Never have I ever fell in love with a stripper.
What if they fell in love with me? Never mind.
That works. That works. Okay, never have I ever sucked dick for Adderall.
Wait.
Any winners? Okay. Never have I ever gotten in a fight. Probably. Yes. You won? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was at the ketamine clinic doing a consultation. Anyone here done ketamine? Show hands. Yeah? You are so cool. You are going to be my new best friend. How much was your ketamine? Yeah, that's every answer I get. Everyone's like, I don't know. It's like college. Well, I'm at this consultation. I'm talking to this bald man for like 3 hours. And he means to tell me it's $800 for a ketamine session. I was like, $800? I could just go down to ketamine, keep down the block, do that shit in nature. I'm not going to be strapped to no goddamn chair. Yeah. Anyone dating in here? Yes. Hell yeah. That is so cool. Anyone else dating in here? You guys are married? Dating. Okay. Hell yeah. I'm not dating because I think we can all agree erectile dysfunction has just gone out of hand in this country. I mean, nobody is safe. Does that help you get it up?
It helped him get it up.
Well, I've been having trouble getting hard recently. You know, it's just been so hard getting it up in the bedroom, you know? My mom says ED runs in the family, but I didn't think it was going to catch me. I think we can all agree gig economy is dead. Anyone do DoorDash? Anyone do delivery here? Yeah? I got banned from DoorDash for speeding. I guess you could say I was doing my job too fucking well. Don't you guys hate when you give an emo kid a chance? And they start going crazy. You don't know what the hell to do. So you gotta like turn on Yo Gabba Gabba to try to calm them down. Hell yeah. This is so much fun. Woo! Woo! Where are you from? I'm talking to you. Yeah, where are you from? Hell yeah! From over there. That is a great answer. I've never gotten that answer before. Columbus, represent. Hell yeah! And I've never been on TV before, but I actually have done like a show before, but I've never been on TV before. Actually, we're in Columbus. Hashtag. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. Bexley, Upper Arlington, Hilltop, baby. Yes. Can't have shit in Hilltop. Can't have shit in Hilltop. No, nope. Yeah, the fucking potholes and everything. It's the worst, man. There's potholes everywhere in Columbus. We can't have shit in Columbus. Perfect. Cool. That is my time. Thank you guys very much.
All right, Michael, I might need your help with the camera again, of course. All right, so normally I, write up elaborate, introductions for my comedians, which I failed to do this week because I got thrown a curveball last second with one of our comedians having to drop out. So I just want a big shout out for Tess because she was able to fill in last second. She did a great job. We appreciate you. So, I'm just winging it for this next comedian. I've been trying to get this comedian out here for at least a month. I normally go before him at open mics, which means I usually rush off because I'm trying to get to another one. But I've caught enough that I know what he can bring to the stage, and I like it. I like it a lot. So, without further ado, sorry, I did forget. He does have an upcoming performance on May 21st. May 21st at Cafe Kerouac. So be on the lookout for that promotion. I'm not sure who's running that or whatever, but it's on the 21st at Cafe Kerouac. So without further ado, we're going to bring up our next comic. I don't know. Are we friends? We're friends. A friend of Buster Chestnut. All right, I'm trying. All right. All right, Anthony. All right, sorry. No, I'm having like a minor stroke, I think. Anthony Robinson III, or Ant-Man the comic.
What's going on, Leaping Lizards? I said, what's going on, Leaping Lizards? Yeah, you guys ready to have some fun tonight? I'm the DEI hire. Hey, Miss Lady, right here with the beer. Shh. I said a beer. The beer. Sure. You think it is? You cute twink. I know. God, now sit down. All right, we're gonna have some fun. What's going on with Ebony and Ivory right here? You're not black? I thought you sounded like the black RFK. I thought you were a black man this whole time. I was like, there's 3 of us in here, finally. No, now it's just me and Murph. And you know what's crazy? I'm the tallest comic here tonight.
I was going to mention that.
Oh man. All right. So this is fun. Y'all been really fun, but really loud at the same time. Y'all have side conversations. Y'all don't want to hear shit. Buster was up here doing his podcast, and y'all were just like, shut the fuck up. We all were, but that means nothing. I was like, this is a white man yelling in a woman's jersey. All right, it's a couples here, right? Couples? You're a couple? A couple of people, a couple, man, woman, 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 man, man, however you do couples. Yeah, that's what I just said. Where are the couples tonight? Raise your hands. All right, look at that. How long you guys been together? Shit. That's the right answer, sir. What about you? 4 years? So you guys are new. Are you 4 years married or 4 years together? Are you married yet? You will get married in October, or you got married last October? That didn't. Oh, congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. Are you Tess's mom? That is crazy. We just wooed Tess's mom for getting her box blown in next in October. You know what's crazy about being in a relationship? Especially the 29-year relationship. You do some of the dumbest things and while you grow up together, right? You guys do the dumbest things growing up together, right? Because you've been together 29 years. So listen, my wife and I, we've been married almost 10 years. So we were like, oh, let's try something. So we're not Amish, we're black. And so I'm like, hey, let's try something. She's like, what do you want to try? I was like, let's try some mushrooms. Anybody here ever try some mushrooms? All right. So you people know that mushrooms make you the dumbest person you'll ever fucking be. And I mean the dumbest. But you know how dumb I was? I'll tell you. We send our girls away because, of course, we're responsible parents. We're at home. We take 1/8 of mushrooms each. Yeah, you weren't there to tell me not to. So that's what I had to do. If you don't know what 1/8 of mushrooms is, imagine your palm filled with mushrooms. You just eat them all. And then we're sitting at home, we're watching the movie. And when I'm at home and our girls are gone, I'm wearing a robe with nothing else on under it. My wife's like, hey, want to have some sexy time? I flip my robe back like, yeah, bitch, I want to have some sexy time. That's what the mushroom Anthony said. Internally, I was, no, I don't want anything from you. But Mushroom Anthony was running the show. So we go upstairs. We're a traditional couple, so I'm on top. And I'm looking at her, and I'm going, ooh, 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 ooh. Everybody seen Home Alone, right? And I look at her, and I look at her deep in her eyes, and I go, I'm going to pump your guts full of lead. In 1, 2, 10. Now my wife is pissed. She's looking at me like I'm the dumbest person on earth. I know I am. I got to fix this. I was like, Mushroom Anthony, get your shit together. I look her deep in her eyes, and I go, keep the change, you filthy animal. So I dismount. But because I'm little, I fall off the bed. And fellas, you know afterwards you got the dribble? And my wife is looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just home alone me. You just home alone me. And I catch the dribble on my thumb, but she's still yelling. I look at the dribble. I look at my wife's forehead. I look at the dribble again. I just go, Simba. Do you know? My wife's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, little man? I said, oh shit, I'm in trouble. She called me little man. She said, did you just thumb cum me? I said, no, baby. I nut swiped you. And that's the last time I've had sex with my wife. I've been on the couch ever since. But while I'm on the couch, I still do mushrooms. She's not gonna stop my fun. I had a dumb thought while on mushrooms. You want to know what dumb thought it was? Everybody know who Harriet Tubman is, right? What if she had a Fitbit?
Oh, fuck. No, she don't want Fitbit.
You know how many miles and steps would be on her Fitbit? It'd be in the Guinness World Records.
Yep, I do.
The first Fitbit in the world, ran by Harriet Tubman. You liked that one, didn't you? I could tell. Your eyebrows let me know you like it. I know. That's why I do this. All right. All right. Who has a lot of siblings in here? How many do you have?
6.
All right. What about you? What about you, tall man? Little fella. You said 7? 7 or what about you? His wife? Okay. I'm one of 9.
I'm the oldest of 6.
I'm one of 9.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
30.
shh. I'm one of 9. But, well, no, technically I'm one of 11 because we lost the twins. All I'm really trying to tell you is my siblings and I are the original 9/11.
Oh, fuck out of here.
And then, well, I was trying to figure out, does that make my mother's whole ground zero?
Wrong nationality.
We'll figure that out. We'll get there. Speaking of my mom, as you can probably tell, I'm not built for manual labor. My black mother signs me up to be a pallbearer at a funeral. She texts the family group chat. Hey, you and your brother are going to be pallbearers at the funeral. Whose funeral are we going to? Your Aunt Denise. Who the fuck is Aunt Denise? You met her when you were 2. That's the last time I met her. So I have to now carry this lady to her final resting place. We get to the church. They go through the service. The chaplain says, I need all the pallbearers to rise. We all stand up. It is me, my older brother, and my 4 cousins. I am the only one that's not 6'1". The chaplain says, take the handle and pass it forward. I am front left now. Do you know where that, you know how important that is? My aunt took the hardest dip. My cousin yells, Jesus Christ. I said, he's not helping me right now. We go. And then my shoulder gives out. My dumbass brother, with not missing a beat at all, he goes, when the pimp's in the crib, Mom. You must be one of my fucking cousins. Because they all join in. Drop her like it's hot. Drop her like it's... I didn't know that I was going to give my aunt her last ride. I like you. You were talking, it was too much. Now you're laughing. I love it. All right, let's go ahead. Give it up for Buster.
All right, thank you. Keep it going for Anthony, man. And check him out on the 21st at Cafe Kerouac. Is that one of the Joel and Amanda events? Anthony, is that one of Joel and Amanda's events? All right. Well, Joel performed here last week. He was all right. He was a crowd pleaser. And Amanda, who is the other co-host, is coming here, I believe, next week for our feature. So we definitely are supporting them. So check out Anthony at Cafe Kerouac on the 21st, which you were talking about. What was it, 10 years? Anthony, 10 years? Your marriage? All right. Well, fun fact, on the 21st is my 15th wedding anniversary to Satin Chestnut. Not her legal name. I try to protect my people as much as I can. But anyway, so we're going to keep things going. This next comedian I was supposed to have here for my post 420 show, but apparently it was his birthday and he was out of town in the glimmering lights of New York City. So I couldn't say, get your ass back on a flight back to Columbus and get here for your headliner fee. So I pushed him all the way to May. And he does have a performance coming up on Thursday at the Valley. He will give you more information on that. But he adds to, he is on the flyer. I made him a special insert card because I've had this person out here a few times. At first I made him into a Magic the Gathering Hobbit card, which seems very rude. But this guy is known to be barefoot, and he's kind of short. So I went the Hobbit route for that. For the other show, I was making him an agent, secret agent. He still was barefoot in that card. But so this time, I wanted to, respect it. But also, I got to poke fun because he is a short king. But his headlining, tonight, with the addition of Anthony and the late addition of Tess, that officially makes this the shortest lineup in Phygital Nights history. So we are going to support our headliner this evening any way that we can. And, find out his information, for the event on Thursday. But we're going to go ahead and bring a warm welcome to our headliner this evening, Mr. Short King himself, Murph Henderson.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, keep it going for Buster, everybody. Yeah, keep it going for Anthony and Tess. Everybody that you came here to see. Oh my God. This is depressing as fuck. This is terrible. This is like a graduation party for somebody that went to high school online. Like this is terrible. You got people like talking through and shit, motherfuckers going to the bathroom. Like I feel like there's gonna be like a child auction later on, given the backdrop. I'm serious. I feel like I've wandered into something very, very, very insidious, and I don't want to be here. I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, I was counting the black people that were here. Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, no. Honestly, I don't even know who you are. I saw you outside. I was like, can you come in for safety? Can you just stand in the front so that I? Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Is that old girl in the back? Nah, that's the highlight of the show for real. Sir, what is your name? Sir, ma'am, what is your name? Sam, what madam? Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. Hey, who are you? Come here for a second. Come here, hey, yeah, who are you? What's your name?
April.
April.
Yeah.
April. I've heard you talking all night. Do you want to? You know what? Have you been drinking the whole time you've been here?
Nope.
No. Oh, you just like this naturally? Okay.
Sucks to suck.
You know what? I now fear letting you get this close to me because
You
I
should.
I didn't realize that you were this active.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah. No.
Nah.
You should be scared.
that. You know what was funny? You ever have somebody like drink so much and like you meet them and you talk to them, right? And like you get to know them a little bit, and as they're walking out the door, you're like, I really hope that person drives home.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I really hope they give it a shot. They seem like they got it.
Maybe
You
I
want to?
shouldn't.
Yeah. Do you want to have a seat and just see how this goes? Having a seat.
I already had a seat.
Okay. Well, how about right there? That way I can talk to you in case I need you again.
I'm gonna sit right
Thank you.
here.
I appreciate that. April, everybody, give it up for the highlight of the night. April has been making this shit a whole bunch of fucking fun. I'm serious. This is fantastic. Um, yeah, I'm Murph, guys. Uh, I'm the second black dude on this show. Yeah, yeah. Give it to me. Yeah, I'm the second black dude on the show. Give it up. Give it up for DEI hires. That's right. That's right. You tried to vote it out, and they just doubled up your comedians, your short black comedians. This is what you came here for. That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. No, I I'm what's known medically as cul-de-sac black. That's yeah. That's that's the best way to go. Okay, I'm black the way the Coast Guard is the military. You know what I mean? I'm like kind of like the National Guard is the military. Shh, 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 shh. You know, you know what? I really hope that somebody is driving you home this evening. Because if the police stop you, they are never going to believe that you're not on anything. It's yeah. I am getting the crackiest vibes from you. That is that is that is I'm which is for real, which is crazy that you're not like this is what you're like all the time. Like I you know what you know what I'd love to see you do is one of those obstacle courses. Like nah, because I feel like you'd end up just talking to one of the pads the whole time. Like it's like, yeah, you know what I mean. Like I don't even think you get past the first obstacle. You just end up making a friend. Yeah, I get it. No, I get it. I do. I understand. That's how you got to talk to crazy people. You just got to act like they're making sense the whole time. Yeah, yeah. It's like no, for real, absolutely. Yeah, 29 frogs. I get it. Look, uh, I nah. Look, okay, okay. I was raised around like entirely white people. I went to white schools and shit. Like I'm a very nah. Listen, see, hey, nah, look. Yeah, nah, it's funny. I don't blame you guys. My parents are actually like very militant black people. They're like Obamas with knives. You know what I mean? Like you know like they but they raised me around all white people and they don't trust white people at all. And I asked my dad one time. I was like, Pop, like if we don't trust white people, what the fuck are we doing all the way out here? And my dad was like, somebody's got to keep an eye on them. You know? Yeah, like I'm, I'm for real. Nah, my dad's a very mysterious man. He does a lot of mysterious shit. You know what's funny is my dad eats chicken wings with rubber gloves on. That's not a joke. That's not even the joke. That's not. Yeah. Yeah. See, and that's what I listen. I had all types of theories about why he did this when I was growing up, and finally, I asked him. I was like, Pop, why do you wear rubber gloves when you eat chicken? And he was like, white people can smell chicken on you from 100 yards away. And once they have your scent, they always know where you are. Yeah. And he snapped his gloves off like he just solved the chicken murder and then moonwalked out of the room. Yeah. Yeah, I am a short dude. I'm built for speed, as they say, not necessarily for comfort. You know, like, and I make the most of it. I forget that I'm short. But for real, like the thing you can do if you have any short kings in your life and you want to give them a little advice, next time that they go to the strip club and they get a lap dance, tell them to scoot all the way back in the seat, and when the music starts, you just swing your feet like this. Yeah, and you go boobies, 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 and you just yeah, it's fantastic. Everybody laughs. No, come on, it's hilarious. you would love it.
Yeah, the stripper will find it funny.
I look, I do date a lot of women that are taller than me. And it's yeah, I mean I have to, right? Like it's difficult, you know, because like women see, and that's yeah, you should be doing this. No, I get it. Yeah. Listen, man. You can just ask me to a threesome like a regular person, okay? You don't have to. you don't have to. You don't have to do it like this. No, this is fine. Honestly, I kind of just want to watch you guys argue this whole time. Like this is. Oh, see, I'm getting recruited. Hey, listen, black people, if you never see me again, they bought me. This is what. This is how. This is how it happens. This is how it happens. That you see when she was bidding on me. I saw. Yeah. I saw. Yeah, I saw what she was doing. I was getting it. Yeah. No, I feel good about that. Yeah. No, you guys are a bunch of fun. This is like a bunch of people who used to be in AA and just gave up. Like this is this is this is cool. Nah, I like this. Like I had jokes that I was gonna do. Honestly, I just want to learn about you guys' lives. For real. Cause like who the fuck gets together and is like, you know what I want to do on a Tuesday night? I want to go watch some little black dudes fail at their dreams. Like like let's like who's you motherfuckers are like no, this is honestly this is like the third time I've been here, and you guys are always a bunch of fun. And you know what, April, there's always one of you, which is crazy because I feel like yeah, it's wild. Like it's like sometimes her name is not April. Sometimes it's a Christine of some kind. Yeah, yeah. And so what I've realized is somebody has to do it. Like yeah. A Buster show. Listen, I told Buster I'm not coming if you don't have a crackhead in front screaming to me this entire time. That's what I said. I said, Buster, there's an experience that I intend to have. Okay. Listen, grab one off the street like I'm assuming you normally do. All right, and have her scream whatever she needs. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Listen. I know there's probably a lot of crazy people that are on the list that want to do this every night, and I appreciate you giving different crazy people a try. I love it. Nah, this is nah. You get for real. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Oh man, I've never started a cult so easily in my life. I'm trying to figure out what type of shit I can get you guys to do. This is amazing. Hey, I did see some couples in the background. You guys, I saw a couple of you guys that have been together for forever. Men, women, you can just earmuffs. This is just between me and the fellas for a second. Guys, have you ever have you ever been right too loud? yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, my man. Yeah, I see the look on your face right now. Yeah. Okay. But shh. Listen. This is something that I don't. Guys. Guys. Listen. Okay. There's women. This is going to be important. All right, because we have these conversations. Anthony, I'm putting this on you. Yeah, lights on. Okay, lights on. Now listen. Okay, there's a concept as a married man, as a person in a relationship, called being right too loud. Okay, right. What I mean is, all right, there is a point in every argument that you have with a woman that it doesn't matter at what volume you say it. If the point is too fucking good, she's gonna say, "Stop yelling at me." Okay. now, yeah. So, what I suggest is if you, yeah, if listen, no, let April get it out. Otherwise, the cops are gonna come. She's gonna be out on the street talking to herself. Listen, yeah. So anyway, yeah, there's such a thing as. Listen. All right. So when you are having an argument with your woman, okay, what I would suggest is every time you're about to make a good point, write it down and crumble it up. Yeah. Like, because that way you have record of being right, and you don't have to get accused of yelling at anybody. Like, just keep it to yourself. I have some other ideas that I think might be good for men. Anybody else use Blue Chew? Anybody else use the dick pills? I do. I can't be the only one. I see a couple of slack snouts in the crowd. I don't believe everybody's rocket is standing straight up. I don't believe it. No. That makes sense. If there's anybody in here that I believe snorts Viagra, it's you. Like this, yeah. That sounds accurate. No, look, okay. I have. Oh my God. Oh. I bet you are just a bunch of fun at kids' birthday parties. All right. Now, okay. So where was I? Oh yeah. I got some ideas for some pills, right? So all right, listen. I do use the dick pills, but what I think men actually need is post-nut clarity pills. Okay. All right. Just think about it. All right. You're about to go on a date, right? You've been trying to go on a date with this woman for a long time. Right, she looks very good to you, right? And you're just about to spend all this money, right? And you're about to possibly embarrass yourself trying to get into this woman's pants, and you take this pill, right? And you stay home. You feel what I'm saying? You stay home and you save all of this money and you play a little bit of video games, you eat a little bit of pizza, right? And it's magical for everybody, right? Okay. All right. Who is anybody in here looking? Anybody in here looking, like, not together, but out, like, looking for a date? Not with me, motherfucker. Like, just in general. Yeah, just out here. Look. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Look. Yeah. No. So okay. What? You know what's great? I like to date single mothers. Yeah, I like to date single mothers. Now, because listen, single moms are reliable, right? Single mothers are loyal, okay? And what they are not traditionally are good judges of character. Okay? All right. Which okay, which is important for me, because I'm a piece of shit, but I still want love. Does that make any sense? Like, you know what I mean? Like I do like I do love you, but I will eat your kid's lunch. Like, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm drunk most of the time. You like, you know, you knew this when this started. Yeah, exactly. So, oh, see, okay, you know what it is? Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. Single mothers. There's a difference between divorced wives and single mothers. And it's the perkiness of breasts. That's listen. Okay, this is important because a lot of you guys don't understand how this works. Before you get divorced and before you have children, you have what are called upsettingly perky breasts. That makes it off-putting breasts is what I like to call them. Okay, listen, you women don't understand what the pressure it is when you take your shirts off and your titties are just looking at us like you believe in us and you think like we're gonna keep our promises and shit. Like it's too much. It's too much pressure. Okay, like I prefer my boobies with grudges and regrets. Okay, yeah, maybe a scar or two. Like this is what I call the gentleman's titty. All right, and that's what you get when you get old, broken down, divorced single mothers. You know what I mean? Like that's the cream of the crop. That's the mwah. Yeah, exactly. Um, so I am dating somebody now. But it kind of surprised me. Okay, I got pretty terrible fucking depression. Okay, yeah, like pretty awful ass depression. Yeah. Normally is because people talk through my set, and that's the type of shit that makes me want to shoot myself in the face in front of a bunch of white people. Right. 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 But listen. I'm trying to make a confession. This seems like a good place as any. Yeah. 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 You know. Nah, listen. I'm trying to make a life confession here, guys. All right. The only thing that is keeping me alive, is self doubt. Yeah. Like, okay. Yeah. So, okay, this is what I mean, right? Like, every time I'm about to shoot myself in the head, it's like twice a month. Right? So twice a month, I'm like, all right, today's the day. And then I realize how often I miss the trash can from like 5 feet away. Right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. And I I start wondering like, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm gonna fuck this up so bad, I'm still gonna have to go to work in the morning. Like, this is so. The point I'm making is that I'm depressed, and I thought I was getting with a girl who was not depressed, right? Because like when I met her, she was manic, a lot like April, right? So yeah, 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 yeah. So I just thought she was bubbly and had a lot of good ideas all the time. You know what I mean? But it turned out she was actually manic at the time, and then we both became depressed, and our depression synced up like menstrual cycles. Yeah, when two women get together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now we have real strange arguments. Uh, now it's my turn to use the noose, and I showered last week, and I was inside baseball. All right. All right. So, um, you know what, guys? What'd you say? Oh, okay. Yeah, nah. Hey, Willie Nelson, my man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen. So I went to rehab for alcohol. Okay. And I went to rehab for alcohol because I'm a very small person, right? It's not like I'm a drunk, like because I'm mad about being short. It's just that it is incredibly affordable for me to get drunk. Okay. All right. I'm a very small person, so I can go on like a 2 or 3 day bender for like $7. Okay. Okay. It's incredibly affordable. Honestly, I think of it as economic entrapment, to be for real with you. All right. And plus, also, I'm an adorable drunk. Okay. Like I'm like a cartoon mouse. All right. When I burp, bubbles come out and shit. Like it's the best. Nobody tries to stop me. Okay. And one time, I stayed in this room with a bunch of other guys, right? And you all go to sleep at the same time, and you're all wearing your I'm sorry pajamas, right? And in the middle of the night, when we're all trying to think about our choices, you would hear, oh, right? And it like a surprise pimp, okay? You like if there was a pimp was walking around and a surprisingly swift tortoise crossed his path, and he went, oh, that's what happened in the middle of the night. Okay? Right? And we never knew what the fuck it was about, and until finally we got a little bit of context. One night, we were all asleep, and we heard him go, oh, Calabasas? Yeah. Now, I didn't know what that meant, okay, for years and years and years. Fast forward, I got one more confession to make. Fast forward, I'm in love with big back women, okay? All right. I love big women. They're built like centaurs, okay? What I'm talking about is like, okay, from the waist down, like we're talking about Kentucky Derby winners. Do you see what I'm talking about? Okay. And like from the waist up, like Division II defensive end. You see what I'm saying? Like she has her father's shoulders. You see what I'm saying? So like I'm in the boudoir with one of these thick neck temptresses, right? And I had the handcuffs on her. Okay, more for my safety than anything else. All right, than anything kinky, right? And she snapped out of them, right? And she said, "Oh my God, Murph, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so beside myself. This never happened to me before. All right, I don't know what to do. Can you ever forgive me?" And I said, "Oh, Calabasas." All right, guys, that's been my time. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us for a little bit. My name is Murph Henderson. You can find me on Instagram at Uncle Murph. I'll see you guys next time.
All right, definitely keep it going for Uncle Murph. Always a pleasure to have Murph out here. All right. I am gonna go above and beyond. I'm gonna say you're my friend. If we need to fight about it, I am taller than you. I don't know, you're kind of stocky though. But at least I wear shoes, so I have the advantage. But anyway, so just a reminder, everybody stop what you're doing right now. And if you haven't already, tip Gina, because Gina is awesome and the best bartender that we have on Tuesday nights. No offense to Sammy, who left earlier. I dig Sammy too. She filled in last week and she did a pretty good job. Go Sammy. But anyway, as usual, I need to take a little bit of a break to get organized and get the open mic going. But just a reminder for those people that are within quick driving distance, we do have a $25 gift card on the line for the winner of the open mic tonight, which we're going to be voted on by cheers from the crowd and online polling. So we need to get a set open mic list, set up here. I did see some names on it, so it's filling up pretty quick. But if you want to add your name to the list, got a gift card coming your way. All right. So we are going to go ahead, take probably a 10, 15-minute break. It's right here. on one of Steve's executive producer tables, which I did allow Matt, who was my guest for the podcast, and my buddy Jay sit at. I don't think that Steve, our great executive producer, patron of the arts, minds that somebody sits in its table, but definitely not going to get his bar tab. Just saying. We're saving that up for when we can get Steve here in the bar. Hopefully, sometime on the run up of the road to Lizard Palooza or at Lizard Palooza, we can get our patron of the arts, Steve, to come here. All right, so I am a big fan of call and response. So before we go to the break, I'm going to yell my name, Buster, all right? And I want everyone in the bar to yell my name, Buster, back to me as loud as they can. And then we're going to take a 15-minute break. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, Buster. All right, we appreciate you. Everybody here at Leaping Lizards, get here, sign up for the open mic. And with that, we're going to take a 15-minute break because I need to hit the restroom. I need to top off my drink. So we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Later. Second open mic performer. Can you see if I'm good? Like I'm in camera frame and all that. The joystick. It's like a video game. It's fucking awesome. Nope, right here. Nope. Okay, perfect.
I'm sorry. Don't ask me to use a joystick. I embarrass myself every time. Every time I try to play, I don't know how to control the guy. He just walks around. He looks up and down. I don't understand it.
All right, so I need to 1v1 you, bro. Okay, so do me. All right, Michael, get over here. Double tap me. Because I need to do a quick promo. Not a sponsor. I need to remember to tag them in the post, but they're not a sponsor. But I really enjoy drinking garage beer because it's local and it tastes good. Clip that. All right. So I thought I did not bring it. Is the open mic sign up list somewhere? Can you bring that over to me? I appreciate you. Thank you. So, as I mentioned earlier, if you were not paying attention, there is a $25 gift card to Leapin' Lizard on the line for the open mic performance tonight. We're going to vote in the bar, which, I mean, you got to really be good to get the votes in the bar. I'm just saying. Or you can vote online. I will set up a poll as soon as people go online. Or not online. As soon as people come up to the mic, I will try and start a poll, and we'll get things going. So you can vote on YouTube. Go to YouTube, Bailey Digital Media. If you're not there and you're watching somewhere else, go there so you can vote in the poll, and we can help, pick a winner for tonight's open mic, which will then, entice people to come out next week and the next 4 weeks to compete for the open mic contest, because on June 16th, which I hope is a Tuesday, it's a Tuesday, that's going to be the finals. So the open micers are going to, compete for I'm going to say it, fuck it, $100 gift card to Leapin' Lizard and a 5 to 10 minute paid set at Lizard Palooza. And if you're unfamiliar with that, you need to stop in at Leapin' Lizard and find out more details. All right. So we are going to open up our open mic with a guy I've been trying to get out here for, at least 6 weeks. At least 6 weeks. From, many nights spent hanging out at Cafe Bourbon Street at Ty Moore's open mic. Monday nights starting, the sign up starts at 7. Show starts at 8. Cafe Bourbon Street. Check it out. But anyway, I've been trying to get this performer here, and he's finally here to hang out with the lizards and the virtual lizards. So everybody besides me, put your hands together for our rookie, Sam Gibbs.
I don't like seeing myself on camera. All right. I don't like mic stands either. This is cool. I thought you were gonna do like a promo, like a wrestling promo, like the whole like, let me tell you something, brother. Like, I thought you were gonna do like that whole like Buster Chestnut. Yeah. Say my name. All right. This is a really good joke to start with in this circumstance. Like no one paying attention. It's like this is a really good time to start with this joke. If I committed suicide, like I wouldn't leave a note. I would never leave a note if I committed suicide because because that lady just wanted to talk. That was cool. Like I wouldn't leave a note because I wouldn't want someone to read through it like read through like work emails, just like scan real quick. Da, 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 da. Don't see my name, don't see my name. Okay, we're good. Or like how I like read a greeting card from my mom, just like count down from 45 and just go, oh, you know? Yeah, Mother's Day just happened. That's fun. Mother's Day got like really easy for me to shop for because she got cremated and like, you know, all the Bath and Body Works that you can buy, like it's not going to make her not ashy. It's my dead mom. I'm allowed to make fun of it. Yeah, that's that thing. What she said. Alico will like this. It's poetic. AI will make white guys want DEI. Think about it. Think about it, Alica. Because like they're gonna get their jobs taken, and then the new diversity initiative is gonna be just human beings. Yeah, but white guys will be included in human beings. Yeah. I'm glad he was talking about like hanging out with the lizards earlier. Like I feel like I'm like hanging out with like the Illuminati, you know, like the David Icke Illuminati, like that. Huh? I haven't hung out with the reptilian Illuminati. No, I haven't. No. Yeah. Is there like a clock? Like that's cool. I like not having a clock. Yeah. You guys remember Rachel Dolezal? You remember Rachel Dolezal? Because you know now, like on the NAACP website, it says no artificial flavors or colors. She was artificial flavor and color. National Association of Colored People. Okay. I'm talking to the 4 people not listening in the back. That's who I'm performing. I perform for the people that aren't listening. That's what I like. Thousands of people watching. You know, my mom's on TV in England. That's what I hoped to find out when I heard she was on that BBC. No, she's just on. She likes black men, which I don't blame her. Like, you know, do you ever like look at a guy and you're like, I wonder if he looks in the mirror while he masturbates? You ever like wonder that? Like, I don't. I feel like RFK does. And I feel like Idris Elba should. If I got like Freaky Friday, she's the one person in like history that doesn't like Stringer Bell. Like that's messed up. One person doesn't like Idris Elba. You know, over 50% of marriages in America end in divorce. Over 90% of marriages on Netflix end in homicide.
That's true. That is true.
It is. Netflix is making me think that like if I want a show on Netflix, I need to stop doing comedy and just start killing people. Ed Gein has a show on Netflix. Ed Gein's like the Dick Dale or like the Kinks of serial killers. Like he didn't really kill a lot of people, but like he had 2 big hits and like made a big impact, you know? He was really like a hoarder. Like imagine like Ed Gein on Hoarders. Like tell me your anxiety level, Ed, 1 to 10. When I throw away your mom's face. He's just like, oh fuck. God damn. No. I mean, yeah. I was trying to take a nap today. I was falling asleep on the couch and I went upstairs and I started falling asleep in my bed and I like couldn't sleep. I'm like, why can't I nap in my bed? And I think it's because like naps are like taboo sleep. Like it has to be like a naughty, like I'm getting away with sleeping when I'm not. I mean, like taking a nap in your bed, that's like having a glory hole in your own bathroom. Yeah. Like when you're supposed to be working or like glory hole in your bathroom, like it's not, there's no deviance, there's no. Yeah, falling asleep at your desk. That's government work right there. And have orgies at your office. That's also government work. I think Buster will like this one. He's giving me the light. I'll end on this one. There's a family in Kentucky that's like so inbred they turn blue. And they all have to share one blue tooth. It's really sad. And wordplay. I thought Buster liked wordplay. His name's wordplay. Do you get it? Like Buster, chestnut, like her, chestnut, like chesticles, testicles, nuts are testicles. Are you like hacking into the Pentagon or do you want me to like? Okay. Well, I got the light, so I'm going to give it back to Buster because I believe in respecting the light and also going into the light. Like when it's your time. Just go into the light. All right, here's Buster.
All right, keep it going for Sam, everybody. Okay, so I am feverishly, yes, but that's a pun if you're unfamiliar, Indiana fever. Feverishly trying to input names from the open mic list into a poll on YouTube. So anybody that's actually still watching and wants to vote on the poll on YouTube will, kind of get a vibe later, via claps in the bar. So we'll see what happens. But we're going to have a winner tonight, I promise. So without further ado, do you need any help setting up? I think I'm going to move this back a little bit. I'll double check, but I appreciate you asking. So without further ado, we're going to bring our next comedian for the open mic contest tonight. My friend, Alika. I need a fist bump at least, and then I'll get the camera right.
Thank you. So few people are brave enough to say that they love how weird I am. So few people are brave enough to say that. I love how thank you. You're amazing.
I'm a townie. I'm
not even that weird for Knox County.
Right?
I mean, I'm not
objectively.
Not the Coon Hunters Association. I ain't that fucking crazy ass shit. All right. Well, obviously they don't like me there. All right. It's my good to go.
Yes. You
all right.
Great. There is no music going, and I'll give you a light.
Thank you. And I know Sam doesn't like my absurdist comedy, and that's okay. Not all comedy is for everyone. And absurdist comedy, some of us just find disturbing. Like anyone watch The Kids in the Hall growing up? Okay. The chicken lady. What the fuck is up with that? I'm sorry. What the fuck? It just disturbed me. My mom's not even part chicken or anything. So I understand I'm not for everyone, but we're gonna take a little bit of a different direction tonight, just for a number of reasons. But some people think that you can tell how rich a person is by their fancy clothes, their big house, their fancy things. But I tell you what, it is statements like this that let you know how rich a person is. I used to do cocaine off of toilet seats, says RFK Jr. Who can afford? I'm sorry, I don't do drugs, but I have witnessed cocaine, and I know cocaine costs a lot. Who can afford to possibly drop their cocaine in the toilet bowl? Who can afford to do that? And why would you do that when there are so many other surfaces? The floor is there. Well, only rich people can afford to drop their cocaine in the toilet bowl and just get more cocaine. I think it's pretty fucking clear, because the rest of us would have to drink all of that toilet water, and that is dangerous, as we learned from the radio contest where someone died from drinking too much water. So yeah, no, the rest of us just can't afford to go doing cocaine off a toilet seat, having to risk our lives drinking an entire toilet bowl full of water just to get that line we dropped in there. Not okay. Again, I don't do cocaine, but I have witnessed it. I have witnessed it. A friend of mine in college, she said, "Hey, look, I got a bunch of coke to write a paper." And I said, "Sarah, save that coke for the weekend. Because coke only motivates you to do one thing." More coke. Thank you. Stole my joke. You stole my joke. Fuck you. No, thank you. Well done. Thank you. That is absolutely true. More coke. That is what cocaine motivates you to do. That and talk exuberantly about very boring topics. And listen and not listen, actually. Talk over one another. Anyway, my grandparents love me very much. I used to stay with them quite a bit as a child for months at a time. They took care of me quite a bit. Yeah, they did. They loved me very much. They also dearly loved day drinking. They loved it. So they put me in acting classes. In fact, the acting day camp took up almost entire day every day. And I know what some people say. They say, "Alika, it sounds like your grandparents did not love you very much at all." And I say, you know what? Clearly they love me a great deal, because if they did not love me a lot, very, very much, they would have made me stay home and watch their day drinking. Okay? Exactly. And you know what? That acting camp, it was too good. It was too good, because now sometimes I bomb on stage and they say, "Alika, we brought you here to do comedy, Alika. But you acted sad on stage so convincingly that the whole audience got depressed." They said, "No one laughed. You lost everyone." They said, "You overcommitted to the bit and you lost everyone, Alika." I said, "I did not lose everyone. Some people laughed. I heard soft, tepid laughter. I heard it. I did not lose everyone. But they were right when they said those things to me. I overcommitted to the bit, and I lost the audience." But up in Cleveland, unlike here in Columbus, where they said those very cruel but true things to me about how it wasn't no one, but very few people laughed. In Cleveland, they've had beautiful things to say about me up in Cleveland. They said, "Alika, when you came to this open mic and you saw the many bullet holes in the business next door, and you stayed anyway, we knew you were the right kind of crazy white. The right kind of crazy white lady for us," they said. They said I was the right kind of crazy white. Highest of high praise. But me, so naive, I'm like, "Oh my God, what? There were a bunch of bullet holes in the business next door? I didn't even see that, man. I only counted 2, 3, maybe 4 bullet holes in that smoke shop door next door." Yeah, it didn't seem like that many to me. But I make judgments about people too. You know what? If you are a person that society considers fat, considers heavy, too fat, whatever, I make some judgments about you. I think, and in fact, I know this about you, that standard white European man-on-man love has left you out in the cold too. That's right. The high end. Now, if you're aware that the height weight standard that we abide by today was created based solely on European men of today, you ask? No, absolutely not. European men naturally of 100 years ago. Also, it's important to remember that if you are heavy, you're bad at calculus and bad at nutting. No, I'm sorry. These are exactly the kind of dangerous stereotypes we're trying to combat. It's not true. It actually just means here, these notes mean that it's actually quite likely that if you were deprived of calories or nutrition, maybe you had enough calories but not good nutrition, as in a childhood, you're probably going to be more likely to be heavy. And maybe that didn't even happen to you. Maybe it happened to your grandparents, great-grandparents, or great-great-grandparents. In which case, I do make judgments. I think, well, if you're white, you know what? At least some of your ancestors were on the right side of history. And I did say right side with an R, not white side. Those are completely different things. Thank you. I think that's my time. Thank you very much. I've been Alika. Find me on Human Econ or HumaneCon _AKS. Oh, you put it on there? You put my Insta handle on there tonight? I forgot to send it to you. It's on me. I promised to do that. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not everyone feels that way, but that's okay. You think if I just want to say this. You think if I cared what people thought about me, I'd be up here doing this insane shit? I only care, about being a good person. And I think that the meaning of life is love. So always treat everyone right. Love in the broadest sense. And of course, the other life philosophy is equally important is that the human body is meant to retain body fat. So never get down on yourself. Thank you.
Let's give it up for our female Sam Kennison, because that's who she is. She's badass. She's going to tell you how it is, and she's going to yell at your bitch ass when you're not falling in line.
Thank you. I appreciate that outro for Alika. All right, keep it going. For Alika, if you think Alika won tonight, vote in the YouTube poll that I just posted. And we're gonna keep things going here. This next one might be a short set. I was informed that it might be a short set, so I'm gonna stay around the monitor just in case. But we're gonna bring up to the stage our next open mic contestant up for the $25 gift card, brought to you by Bailey Digital Media and our executive producer Steve Merrick. But we're going to bring to the stage from Springfield, I assume Ohio, and not from The Simpsons, our next open micer, Matt.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Woo! Well, earlier when I was listening to Murph the Great here, I wish he was here hearing this stuff. He's just like, hell yeah, everything's amazing. This is supposed to be my Stone Cold Steve Austin voice here in a second, so you have to bear with me. So he's like, hell yeah, man, everything's great. Can you give me a hell yeah, Austin 316, right? Give me a hell yeah. Come on, crap. Hell yeah. So that was my favorite wrestler growing up and stuff like that. When you come from a white trash community and stuff like that, like Clark County, growing up around some trailer parks and stuff, that's kind of your hero and stuff like that. But rolling off a bar napkin set here, and this was all written here at the lovely Leaping Lizard, and here's to you and stuff like that. My first joke I'm gonna kill you with is there was this one time I went to band camp and I said F you, and suddenly I got laid, and the whole crowd paid me no attention. Well, I got one person. Holy shit, we got the hook going here. Holy smokes. I was supposed to go 90 seconds. It's turning into 45 seconds. So it's the ED pills are working not as good as I thought they would be. All right. So I'm wearing the Megadeth shirt and stuff like that. So if you know about the four big bands, so Slayer, Pantera, Metallica, and Megadeth. So with Megadeth, it's supposedly Mega Dave, Mega Dave, Mega Dave. So Dave Mustaine, man, born again Christian, but back in the 80s, raging alcoholic. And he would walk into a place. I need 15 beers, man. and he'd be the biggest asshole you've ever met. But he's your best friend now. And all you got to say is, Hanger 18, Mega Dave. That one didn't land. All right. Moving on down, because this is a travesty of a set right here. If we were talking about like a data center real quick, which I'm going to go work for Google, so I really sold out to the man. So like I'll make a little bit of money to afford a house in Franklin County, but if I really wanted to make some money, I'll move back to Madison County and buy me a house out in London. But like so here's a terrible thing about a data center. So why did a data center's joke never land to the crowd? Because it's always buffering. Damn. It's got the buffering circle of death. And if we go back to like 2005 on that Xbox of Doom, you had the orange circle of doom going around. So when I'm trying to play Doom while I'm watching The Rock's terrible movie Doom, I would never have that satisfaction of playing Doom on the Xbox. So I had the orange death circle of doom. So I don't make morbid jokes about my mom. Like, she passed away like in 2022, and like the ash can and stuff like that was always just like, hey, it's great, man. But now it's an ashtray and stuff like that. So you just say fucking go with it, everything. But like, hey, I ain't hating on that guy that was making those jokes. Just to end my set here tonight, like, we're all scared of the hantavirus and the one ship that had some people on it. It's terrible tragedy and stuff like that. And like, all I got to say is, don't believe what they're saying. Not going to go into any politics on that because it's in a bar. It's terrible. Don't speak politics, astrology, or anything like that. I'm getting the cue to like finish it up. Yeah, I'm live. So like, my favorite thing with like wrestling and stuff like that is I'll try to pick something from like a podcast, wrestling, something that's like real funny. A guy named Jim Cornette was really cool back in the day, but one of my favorite lines that he did on a podcast was just like, just how to finish it out. It's like, thank you, fuck you, bye. Yeah. Sorry, terrible.
All right. I'm not saying you won it, but I'm just like, all right, we do have a poll out there. I was updating, asking the chat, which currently is my brother-in-law, who the winner so far is, but we do have two more contestants, but it's a duo. That we're bringing to the stage. One half was one of tonight's performers in this showcase, and the other I'm unfamiliar with, but they prefer to go by the Tickle Twins. So everybody give it up for the Tickle Twins. And I'm gonna get out of here.
What up, gang? We're armed and dangerous tonight.
Armed and dangerous. I have a gun in my purse. I'm just kidding.
We do not have guns because we cannot afford. I cannot afford. Destiny can afford.
That's true. I asked men, anyone who ever called me a MILF on Instagram, to send me a Mother's Day gift, and I made a registry, and they were all small weapons, and no one sent me anything.
The fuck is wrong with them?
I know. There were at least 15 people who owed me.
They owe you some shit. How is go ahead, Destiny.
I did comedy for a minute, and then I didn't do it for a long time, and now here I am tonight.
She's doing it. She's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. And Tess is the best. Where are you from, Tess?
Fucking everywhere, Destiny.
What do you mean everywhere?
Aiken, South Carolina. Just kidding. I lived there for a little bit. I lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in Bexley. I've lived in Up Arlington, Grandview, Clintonville, I live on campus now. My mom lives in Hilltop. I'm gonna live in Hilliard. Just everywhere.
Do you sleep well at night living on campus?
No, I wake up every day to people fighting. Sometimes.
What are they fighting about? Can you tell?
Are
Are they like, give me back my bitch?
sometimes, yeah. There's sometimes that.
Do they fight about drugs? Someone shot out a streetlight on behind my house the other night, and I was really scared. And then I thought about calling the city hotline just to get my light replaced. But I was like, oh shit, I'm way too white for that, and I'll be the city Karen. So I'm paying my reparations by letting them let my alley be completely dark at night.
So you mind your business, this.
That's what I'm saying. I learned my lesson growing up. I'm 30. I be minding my business.
We minding our business. We been standing on business.
That's what I'm saying. Does anyone here mind their business?
Anyone mind their business? I'm in my fucking business.
Yeah?
Mind your fucking business.
Everyone who said they mind their business is white.
And we stand on business.
That's what I'm saying. You guys were doing really good.
We're killing it. We're literally crushing it.
Also, yeah. There's a lot of that. If you're tuning into this live stream, this bar is full of diverse people. There's a lot of different colors, a lot of different ages. It's looking really good. I'm really pumped right now.
I'm really pumped right now too.
And I was gonna say something about Donald Trump, but
Yes. Fuck Donald Trump.
maybe I won't. Did you hear about me and Tess haven't hung out?
Yes,
Me and Tess haven't hung out in a minute. Tess, since we haven't hung out in a minute, did you hear about the potential, not potential, but how Donald Trump like maybe got shot again?
That was fake.
I was kind of disappointed.
Do you guys think it was funny that they took JD Vance first? I thought that was kind of funny.
I know, yeah. Also, they like shot Donald Trump's ear like a year ago. Yeah, I think Erica Kirk is trying to sleep with JD Vance so that she can become I think JD Vance maybe will become president again next. And I'm afraid Erica Kirk is sleeping with him to be the first lady, and that she's gonna be in like an everlasting, then she's gonna get him shot. And then JD Vance is going to get assassinated as president, but then she's going to sleep with the next vice president.
Like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. This is totally going to happen. That's what I'm saying. But Erica Kirk, we do have an Erica Kirk problem. People think that I look kind of Republican because of my hair. I try to make it, I don't know. I'm also kind of good. Where's the camera?
Look at that.
Is that the Erica Kirk face? People just sometimes I got back on the dating apps recently. Tess inspired me because sometimes Tess will host a good little drum circle. She'll be like, hey boys, and they'll come to her house and she'll be like,
yeah. Percussion, drum circle, and soon we'll be doing unicorns. Playing unicorns.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it together soon.
Yeah, tune in for the live stream, you guys.
Tess is on Tinder. Hit her up.
Yes.
I am on Bumble. Hit me up.
And we're the Tickle Twins.
And we, we're both hella on Instagram.
Oh, hella.
Tess, are you a musician?
I do it all, to be honest.
We're gonna be here at Leap and Lizard for karaoke on Thursdays and Saturdays when available. I'm a single mom. You know how it is.
Let's go.
But we're maybe gonna be here. I heard the prize is a super. Yeah. Me and Tess love musicians at open mics.
We love
so
the
come on
percussion.
Wednesday nights here at Leap and Lizards. I don't think either of us make music at the moment, but
we will.
I'm a former band geek. And former band geek. I did collegiate marching band. It was that serious. I paid tuition to do marching band. At Ohio University, I played the mellophone, the French horn. Yes, on The Secret Life of the American Teenager. I graduated in 2018. I did from 2014 to 18. And it was really cool. And now, oh, fuck yeah. Okay, I'm going to Athens tomorrow. I'm about to get lit.
That is our motherfucking time.
Yes. And maybe we'll do some more and we can do some karaoke and it will be really good. and a former band geek, and Tess did her first paid open mic tonight. Hell yeah. Give it up for her.
There you go.
Anyway, and we're both mentally ill.
And we are the Tickle Twins. Whoa!
Okay, so for tonight, that is our votable performers. Because we're ending the night with Michael and Amber, and they are not eligible for our contest. So, between Sam, Alika, Matt, and the Tickle Twins, we are. Anybody who is watching online, vote now. I will check that. There's probably like one person. But we're gonna do an in-bar vote really quick before we close out our open mic session with our gracious hosts. So, all right, before I do anything, big shout out to Gina. If you haven't tipped her yet, please do so because Gina is awesome and we love her. Okay. So I can't see the chat, so I have no idea what's going on in the poll. We'll just make that like the lowest weight. So if there's any votes there, whatever. But we are going to. All right, we're going to start with our audience vote. So, who here thinks that Sam Gibbs won the open mic tonight? It's just a loudness. Sam Gibbs. All right. I did want to give a shout out to Sam because he was the first person besides my friend Alika to reach out directly and ask to be on the list. So, big shout out to Sam. Okay. So, our next open mic contestant that is eligible for tonight's prize of $25 gift card to Leaping Lizard. All right. Give a round of applause if you enjoyed Alika the best. Okay. So that was a little bit more than Sam, mainly because Alika's still here and Sam's not, so okay. The next open mic performer, who I thought did a very good job. Was this your first time? Fourth time. Okay. Fourth time, still better than most. From Springfield, Ohio, Matt. Okay. All right, we're gonna vote on the last 8. Who's calling someone? Oh, never mind. All right. I'm sorry. I thought it was my phone. I thought I was butt dialing. All right. So, our last, I was going to say person, but group able to be voted upon for the open mic contest. If you think that this duo was the winner tonight, put your hands together for the Tickle Twins. I feel like the Tickle Twins were the loudest for themselves. Just saying. Gina, you're a defining person. Because whoever wins this gift card is probably going to tip you. Okay. All right. The defining vote. All right. Unless there's nobody in the poll in the chat because there's like 2 people fucking watching. And, it's probably my mom, who's fallen asleep by now. And my brother-in-law logged off a little bit ago. He did enjoy the performances though, so anybody? Nothing? All right. So I'm gonna announce the winner. All right. All right. Is this following me? That did totally hit my teeth. Did we pick up? All right, hold on. Well, that's all right. All right. Ziggy, thank you for watching. All right. I am going to award. I didn't see any votes in the poll. Thank you, Ziggy, and that stranger Dan Marchio. I don't know who the fuck that guy is. But tonight's winner of the $25 gift card to Leaping Lizard is Matt from Springfield. All right. Thank you, Matt. All right. This does not give you an official, entry to the road to Lizard Palooza, but spend your money wisely here at the Lizard and come back next week for the official tournament. Dude, you can say whatever you want. You're a champion.
All I got to say is give it hell, yeah. Springfield, Ohio, buddy. For the field.
All right. Once again, give it up for our winner for the evening, Matt from Springfield. Okay, so I saved 2 more open mic performers for the end of the evening because they aren't eligible for the drawing, but we got to give it up for who wants to go first? Is it in the order who's in line? Okay. We are going to give it up for the Leaping Lizard, Amber.
Okay, guys. So, Mother's Day just happened. And I wanted to talk to y'all about my Mother's Day. My Mother's Day, I have 4 kids, right? I have 2 grandkids, and I only have 2 grandkids by 1 child. The one child, she is always looking to offload the responsibility of the grandkids onto the grandparents, which is not necessarily what Michael and I are looking to do, because we fucking own a bar and we have to fucking deal with this crazy shit every night. Anyway, Mom, my mother-in-law, my real mom is dead. She died in 2018. Sorry, don't mean to be a grim reaper about this shit. But she died in 2018, and now I have Mom. I have Michael's mom. Michael's mom actually wishes I was her daughter. She does. So Mom and I lied. We lied. We lied like shitting dogs. We lied to our children. We told them, and I hope they're not watching this, but I told them that me and Mom had a spa day. For me and Mom, you know what a spa day is? A spa day is we order freaking Flyers pizza here at the bar, and then we go to the perfume salon 3 doors down, and then we buy fancy perfumes, and we get fucked up off our asses. And that was the best Mother's Day I think I've ever had. Neither Mom nor I had to cook or clean up after any of our kids. But I do want to tell you, you know what? For guys, Mother's Day is a little bit difficult. For guys, Mother's Day isn't it isn't Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day followed by Father's Day. And you know what? Michael told me this story about one time he took his dad out for Father's Day, and he's like out with his dad on Father's Day, and his dad was like, "Oh well, look at her, son. Wouldn't you hit that?" And then Dad was like, or Michael's like, yeah, well, maybe I might hit that. And hold on a minute, I lost my goddamn joke. No, this isn't one of mine. Anyway, so Michael, gist of it, told his dad, she looks doable. And his dad said, she might be doable for you, son, but she don't fuck like your mama does. Hashtag I'm a bitch. Party on Wayne, party on Garth.
You gotta be a professional. Turning the mic off and shit. Ah. Okay. So we've had a little bit of fun tonight. Have we not? Have we had fun? To quote the show on Stars, that was a great show, and anybody needs to go back and watch it. It was called Party Down. All right, it was about like these failed actors who like joined this like catering company, and they would cater like these cool parties and shit. But like the star of the show was Adam Scott, and like he was like a former star of a beer commercial, which sounds cool as hell, right? Like I want to be a part of a beer commercial. Actually, speaking of which, can you hand me that? Speaking of beer commercials, drink garage beer because it's local and it tastes good. Clip that. But anyway, in this show, Party Down, this guy, Adam Scott's character, he played this guy that was like starred in these beer commercials. And like the catchphrase in the beer commercials were, "Are we having fun yet?" Which, like, that sounds like a beer commercial from like the 80s or 90s, right? So the punchline of like the whole series was people kept recognizing him when they were like he was serving them hors d'oeuvres. And they're like, "You're that dude, say the line." And he would say, "It's so depressed and monotone. Can you stop that? Dismiss. It's what's popping up." But anyway, my time's never up because it's my open mic. But like the punchline was that he depressedly said, "Are we having fun yet?" Against his will. But anyway, we are having fun here. And we're going to have even more fun next week. But before next week, we're going to bring our last open micer to the stage, which he is not eligible for any of our participation. But, I mean, it's fitting that our last open micer is a micer. Welcome to stage the other lizard, the less than lizard, Michael.
That ruined it all night because that light that was on and I forgot to see it. First time I ever did this was because Josh didn't have anybody to like do this. So I got up here and we started doing it. And I was like, wow, I got a lot of shit to share. Right, Aliki, right? You're like, there's a lot of stuff going on, you know? My wife and I one time, hey, Tess, you can't let go. You've inspired me to do this like ad hoc, like no notes, just comedy, just let it go. You guys understand how amazing Tess is, her age, to get up here with no notes, right? Like I thought when comedians get up here and they had all these notes like prepared. No, this is serious. Like I'm like, oh wow, like I think I can do that. I can like create notes. No, I want you to hear this, Tess, because you did it. You inspired me because I'm not doing any notes, right? And you guys should, all these comedians that think you guys are awesome and you come up with all these notes, you got to do it like Tess does. Be like, nah. I've been through so much weird, fucked up shit that I think I'd just get up there and just share whatever the hell comes to my mind, that's going to be funny. And what was really cool is like, I got to see you do it here, at least for the first time. And it was good. And your friend was like, oh, but she's good at like bringing it back. I'm like, yeah, because nobody else does because they got notes. They get all these like, oh, I can just look at my notes. No, but Tess free balls it like that's probably not the way they say that, or like free funds it or free laughs it and just like dynamically pulls shit from her family. And I thought after I met her dad and her mom tonight here with the just them. And then she did not have any comedy about them. And I'm like, oh, you got a whole bunch of more funny shit to share. I know you do. Because I'm old and I've been through some stuff. And I met your parents and they're really good people. And they both came here. And at least they got along. They didn't start no fights. But I noticed. And I felt the thing, though, that I know you got some more funny shit to share. Right between with what that was. So all I saw was that's why she can get up here and just share some stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna kill all the time. I got some stuff to share. My kids again helped me realize that I was my parents were boomers. Most of my kids' parents, their friends were boomers. My wife and I are not. We're what they call Gen X. So hello, we were the lost generation. We ain't that fucking lost. We were busy doing tech stuff out there, building the internet so that you guys can have all this bandwidth that you have. Well, it brought me to Ohio, and if you're from Ohio, you should know this story. I helped develop how we put data over light wavelengths, and I thought this shit was going to be in the future. And I've lived in Southern California, and I've surfed. I have done amazing tech stuff in my life. I was 16 in medical school and got busted by the FBI for hacking. So my life took a big turn into technology, but I want to tell you guys something. When we came here and I thought light technology was like networks that way out in the future, like we were like, because we can guarantee delay because 186,000 miles per second never fucking changes. So it was a great thing for us to be able to build a network to do that. And most of the stuff that we did, we kept thinking, and my wife knows this, it's like, we just need to be able to game without latency. And I want to be able to have email. And I want to be able to communicate with people around the planet without the government having any control over it. And I just want you guys to know that what we did, that lost generation, we were doing that. And so I came here because you guys should know in Ohio, all these railroads that come through ran fiber optics. No, here's the funny part. That I got to give everybody some props. When you look at life from that way and you wake up every day thinking about what can I do, and you're not one of those people that wakes up every day, what can't I do and why don't I have and stuff, you start to see shit that's really fucking funny, and most of it you don't share because it might not be funny to them. So I need to respect Tess for a lot of the funny shit that she could have said tonight that might have disrespected her mom and dad. So I can't wait for her to share that day. But no, okay, so back to the thing. Again, you guys always deserve to have some sort of a stage to be able to share the stuff and the instead of having resistance with things in life, find out how to tune into it and just let it be where it is and find the funny side from that perspective instead of tuning down. To be funny? All right, so someday the woman that you're with, if you're a good enough guy to find the girl that you love so much that you're going to do and support her in doing whatever she wants to do, eventually there's going to become a time and you're gonna have to do everything she wants you to do. And then, like, most of my friends are like, well, dude, how's it work out for me? I'm gonna tell you this, because after years enough of you doing that, eventually that woman is gonna ask you to do something that you don't think you have enough fingers for. That's pretty deep, isn't it? Sometimes your fingers can't even go that deep. Tess, so thank you for letting me just freestyle and like have fun. You guys are amazing. I love your generation. My kids are just like you guys. Keep sharing your frequency and keep like tuning people up to you guys. Loser Palooza. Here you go. I'm sorry, Josh. This year, Loser Palooza, just like any big event we have, this year we're going to have hosting by comedians, just like we did for our New Year's party that we did. So look up Lizardpalooza. You guys know how awesome it is for music. This year, we're going to include and incorporate comedians. And so we're going to have comedians in between the different artists this year. And you guys, you know how great like Lizardpalooza is. So come in this year and don't just support the local comedians in Columbus and in Ohio, but support the comedians in Ohio. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Clip that.
Yeah. Definitely clip that. All right. So tonight has been fun. I enjoyed the competition. And you know, I'm Buster Chestnut, so like I'm not cutthroat. You know, I'm laid back. Roll with the flow. Yeah, I don't really have too much more to add except for, you know, stay tuned and come check us out and compete for your gift card, your chance for a bigger gift card, and a paid 5 to 10 minute set during Lizardpalooza, which is June 19th through the 21st. So there's plenty of opportunities. So get a hold of me, Buster Chestnut, either via those channels or Bailey Digital Media. And with that, I'm going to say, let's dip out. Let's have a good time. And Buster. No, she says Chestnut, but did you hit the button? No.
What up, everybody? Let's go! Flipping through the packs, chasing down that 101, yeah. Searching for the grail till the morning sun comes. Buster! Hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. We hit that monster pull, an impossible play. Change the whole damn game in a major way. Whoa!